Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your picker card reading. Today, we are getting messages for your leap year, the most important message for this year itself, which is 2024, the dragon year, the year of the triple eight portal, the leap year. And I am recording this on the 29th of Feb. So yeah, this video has the energy of the leap day itself. This talks more so about the quantum leap that is at play here for each one of you and how it is going to show up in your life. Yeah, that's confirmation. I'm recording this at night time and you can hear the birds, right? Chirping. Those are lovebirds. So as you can see, I have prepared three piles for you to choose from. Yes, I've already pulled your cards, and I have decided to help you choose your group with these flowers. So these are basically petunias, three types of petunias. The first one is red. So Group 1, your flower is red petunia. Group 2, your flower is pink petunia. And group 3, your flower is double shade of purple petunia. I would say for this reading, try to stick to a pile, but of course, who am I to tell you? Do what you feel like. And now, if you have already decided your group, well and good, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all these flowers in water, and then I'm going to show you your angel number so you can also choose your group with your angel number. All right, so yeah. Okay, group 1, your angel number is 999, release. Okay. Group 2, your angel number is 202, Phoenix. Okay. And group 3, your angel number is 1515, the big break. So see which one is pulling you in. Choose your group, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. You chose the 999 angel number. Let's look at your cards. All right. The crown. Source point attainment. Okay. Akashic Stargate. Okay. Forgiveness. And double mission. Lightworker Starseed. Okay. The bear and cedar. Okay. With leadership. Jade meander with double butterfly and pineapple slices. They're not pineapple slices, but to me, yes. Osiris. Wow. With number 8. Let's look at your cards. The Chariot. Great. The Hierophant. Double major. The birds are going crazy. 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Sun. What's up, you guys? Another major. Strength. Another major. I mean, another major. Judgment, of course. You just got like one suit card. All majors. Big deal, huh? Big shift. Kind of goes with the theme of the reading because it is about the very leap, the quantum leap that is at play. Look at the bear. It's looking like a panda or something. Like a red panda. Mm. Okay, let me sit with your energy. So, the major shift that I see happening for you, the very leap that is happening here, believe it or not, it is connected to the age of Aquarius. Yes, especially with the Aeon here and Osiris with the chariot and the Hierophant. And by the way, so Melchizedek energy is very strong in the collective. Some of you are heavily invested. You guys are shamans. You are on the shamanic path. If not, then you have this priest lineage as well as priestess lineage, especially with her being here. It's like the release that is happening for you is connected to the old programming. All right, you're releasing all of that. The conditioning is, and this is the conditioning that is connected to the age of Osiris. And this is the age we are transitioning out of, right? And it is the patriarchy. So it's basically in the Hermetic tradition, there are three ages. The first one is the age of Isis, the second one is the age of Ausar, and we have Ausar here, and this is the final card, so which is again final, right? And with triple line release, total release. And this is, yes, this is a total quantum shift happening for you. And I'm seeing around this period, you are integrating at least five fractals, and there are at least five activations that are really strong for you this very year. The year of the dragon is bringing in activations after activations. It's almost like layered, and this is causing deep healing, as well as you are absolutely rising above any need for conformity. You are just like rising above and traveling away from it, especially with the chariot being there. It's like you are in control of your emotions, as well as what I see here is with the Nine of Cups and the sun right next to it, especially underneath the forgiveness card. This is you reaching a level of detachment, like you are letting go of attachments. And this does not mean that you are not interested in connections or anything. On the contrary, it's like you're super interested in talking to people, meeting people, and also you're finding your soul family, you're coming in contact with your soul family. It's just that you are aligning yourself to the very energy that is in alignment with your very mission too. By the way, many of you're waking up to your light worker energy, your light worker role, and around this time it won't be this subtle energy just playing in the background. No, this is total contact. I'm hearing earlier it was more so like vicarious in nature. Around this time, this is face to face. You are facing your mission itself, and you are standing tall. You are sitting on your throne. You're just like, okay, I got it, I got this figured. And you don't care about unconventionality and all of that. You're rising above a lot of stuff. Some of you, the nature of your work could be traditional, but this at the same time, you're almost like mixing energies, all right? So for you, perhaps you are a bit, it's like, okay, maybe earlier you were dismissive of the new age element, even if you are on a spiritual path. Earlier, there was something about you where you're like holding back, you were second guessing this energy. Yes, that there were illusions at play, but around this time with Jade Meander being is like transformation of that perspective. So you are letting go of that limiting perspective, all right? And you are realizing through direct experience that this is real. The age of light is here, and it is not going to be how, like, it won't be serving the status quo. It won't be like how things were over here. The energy is a bit rebellious in nature, but this is silent revolution. And also the kind of role that you're moving into, it is it's leadership, but again, it is silent leadership. It's like very balanced energy. So this is okay. I'll give you an example. Like, you could very well be in a traditional institution with the hierophant being there, but at the same time, you're doing things in a spiritually evolved way, which is non-dogmatic in nature. So there's success here, and also there is no need to prove anything on your end around this time. Your ego is very much in check, all right? Because, and I'll tell you where this energy is coming from, because there is something about you with this leap. You are finding total contentment, you are happy, you are also materially fortunate, you are successful in a way that, and also one very important wish of yours is coming true. This quantum leap is about contentment. It is about, yeah, material happiness, accomplishing, and this is like, it's almost like, yeah, wish is coming true. And I feel like you'll be very productive of it. You won't be very show offy about it, even though sometimes you'll be like, okay, no, okay, people should know this. And yeah, if you feel like it, go for it. But I feel like there's something very wise about you, especially with judgment being here, because you've been through certain things, and that is not what this reading is about. I'm not going to focus on that. It's just that, of course, with forgiveness, there you've let go of a lot of stuff. You have forgiven, you are releasing, you're like, basically, I feel like around this time you are closing many cycles in many areas of your life. This is not just relationship, this is more. This is like a total shift happening for you. This is big. This is, especially with the bear energy, it is this also this protective, very mature kind of authority that you're coming into. And yeah, like mama bear energy. So wherever you are being put in a leadership positioning, I'm telling you, it is not very direct, and it is not very authoritative in nature. Your leadership is gentle. It is that child hero energy with Aeon being here. And you're finding your holy grail, believe it or not. And I feel like with holy grail, I always get this energy of moldavite. So if you have been using moldavite or any of the tektites, yeah, this that would explain this shift. This is huge, because this is like you're shedding like your whole life. You're shedding it in a very, very profound way. And this is definitely, universe is at it. This is very divinely guided. You got how many majors? You got like five majors out of the six cards. So this is meant to be. That is why you got the card of Akashic Stargate with aligned with purpose, because that card is all about that there are no wrong paths. No matter what turn you take, you are succeeding. This leap is here. This leap of faith is here to stay, because you are grounding your awakening, you're grounding your fractals, you are integrating all this, and from that space you are manifesting with the crown energy being there. This is spiritual promotion. Also, you'll have real strong opinions around this time, but the way you present it, there is something so, I don't know, there's a higher nature to it. Also around this time you will be focusing more so on head over heart energy, because when it comes to your contentment, this internal happiness, this is coming from a very free space, very liberal space. This is like, you're vital on your own. You have achieved things, you are achieving things this year. You're healing at a very, very deep soul level, so, and also you're satisfying many of your creative endeavors, I feel like. Plus, if you are in a partnership, I feel like it will be very, very, your partnership is blooming. Like there will be a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. And at the same time, there will be this personal freedom in whatever it is that you do, regardless of whether you're partnered up or not. I just feel this freedom, this light energy, and you're doing something that brings in a lot of satisfaction. Plus, with the 999 card, it is connected to luck. It is about, by the way, that's like heavy on Mars energy. And you do have the leadership card, which is number 4, which is again Emperor energy. And Leo energy is very strong in this deck, in this group. And it also says wealth and fortune on that angel number card. Hmm. Keep your ego in check because great shifts are happening for you. Like, regardless of your gender, your divine masculine energy is getting rid of all the distortions. This is a very healthy, spiritual, divine masculine energy. And divine masculine who has no need for conformity, who has no need for dogmatic undertakings in order to prove something, in order to, promote established structures. And the way you're doing it, there's something very sly about it because you know better, you know the way of the world. So you're doing it in a very, I'm hearing, ritualistic manner. Plus, there's a lot of mercy here. You have deep occult knowledge. And through the integrations, through the activations, because you're going through a lot of transmissions, you're receiving a lot many transmissions, you're going through deep activations. You are not only calling your fractals, you're fully integrating and living in your truth. So it is truly a quantum leap. And all of this is happening in a way, I just again feel this silent energy, this very subtle energy that's it's just there, it's happening, changes after changes, changes after changes, and all of a sudden you're out in the open and it's like, you know everybody's seeing your success, everybody's seeing what you have achieved. You're holding your power. And this is love winning over hate, any kind of hate. And also, like, if you held any kind of resentment due to human experiences, that is what is being released around this time. You're forgiving everyone and everything. You're just like rising above it all. You're finding yourself and you're making magic happen for you. Because this card is connected to Magician. The last card, Strength card, is connected to the Magician card. And then with the Crown, it is all about manifestation. It is about attainment, basically. What it is that you desire, you're making it happen around this time. That's all I see. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Hello, group 2. You chose 202 Phoenix with the pink flower. Yep. Let's look at your cards. 202 Phoenix. The middle pillar. Yeah. Thought light coach. Light initiation. Great teacher awakening. Divine magic. Healing chaos. Wow, I like this card very much. Karmic relationships. Orion energy. Polarity. Soul growth. Okay. Phoenix. The lesson with the angel figure. This is Metatron, I guess. Look, the snail and huckleberry keeps showing up. 41. That's a 5. Change for sure. Trust in the invisible. Hey Hoot. It's a primordial, another 4. You could be saying 414, 404. Queen of Wands, the last judgment card. Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Four of Wands. Six of Wands. Lovely. And Four of Wands again. Wow. We do see 2 2 here. You know where I'm going with this, right? All right, let me sit with your energy. Okay, guys, so this is that group. I cannot make this up because your entire reading is about relationship. If you're not concerned with relationship, then this is perhaps not your pile. But I do see twin energies definitely at play here. What I see here is a rebirth, a renewal in a connection that was long gone. For many of you, this was perhaps for years now. I'm getting somewhere from like 4 to 9 years or more. But it is about a connection which felt like a karmic connection because there was a lot of karma, there was a lot of triggering at play in this very connection, all right? But what I'm getting here is around this shift, what is happening is the leap for you is spiritual ascension. First of all, this is light initiation, yes. So this is more so of like a feminine energy that is at play. So if you relate to the divine feminine, if that is the energy that is more pronounced in your energy field, regardless of your gender again, then this is a message for you, all right? And if there is a partner like that in your mind, then this is a message for you. This is specific. It is a twin reading, you guys, especially with karmic relationships showing up there. And look with the 202 Phoenix, it says in love and relationships, the number 202 means to trust your gut instinct. And that is very much highlighted here with the Queen of Wands being here, along with the judgment energy, because the Queen of Wands is about striking that courage within, and she is the fire queen, so she is the spiritual master. She is very intuitive. She is an ultimate healer when awakened in her full power. And I think that is what is happening here, especially with Hehut right next to her. This is eternity. This is the number 8. I mean, it is that infinity loop there. It's not number 8, it is actually a larger number. It is connected to a number. Hey, I think that is like 100,000. Yeah, in Egyptian numerics. Anyway, so with the lesson being there with the flower of life, it is you're receiving information. You're receiving a lot of information around this time, okay? Because that is the flower of life. It's a configuration that is made up of 19 interlocking circles and is basically an archetype of pure life force. And even Hehut is holding the Ankh, which is the symbol of life, as well as prosperity scepter. And with the number 8 being there, yeah, prosperity is definitely here. You got double Four of Wands, so that's again 4 4, and angels are definitely fully working with you. The Anunnakis are working with you. You are heavily affected by the light code initiation that came in with the Anunnaki light codes just recently, and th- they those very codes I'm getting have helped you release a certain baggage from your very soul, all right? So it has lifted, it has healed a deep wounding, and around this time you're coming to your full power. So for you, this leap is ultimate. It's really it's victory after strife. It's this very beautiful time of your life that you're entering, all right? And I feel like many of you, you're reconnecting with someone where there was a lot of karma, but this karma is done, it's over, it's dusted, all right? But I feel like for many of you this is an old connection, but at the same time I also feel like for many of you, because over here it's four with the six of wands, and over here it's an ace. So with that ace, I feel like this is a brand new energy coming into your life. But I also feel like this doesn't have to be a new one. For many of you, this is an old connection, and those of you, I feel like you kind of feel like you're on the twin journey, right? So this is confirmation for you, especially with Aries energy being here so strongly. This integration here between the divine feminine and the masculine energy, there is this beautiful harmony that you're coming into around this time. Plus there's a lot of courage that is at play, that earlier if you were afraid of certain things, around this time it's just like a knowing, an instinctual knowing, this gut instinct that is at play. Never second guess that, by the way. Your instincts are on point. All right, listen to it. You know what you're doing, you know where you're being taken. It's like you're being soul led. You're Yes, it's like you cannot second guess this. You know where you're going. It's exactly where you're supposed to be, because you've dealt with whatever it is. Like you have dealt with the karma. You have paid your dues. I'm hearing you. Also, this is a deep lineage work. You have healed karmic loopings connected to your very bloodline. All right, loopings. Okay, I want to read from Thought quotes, but before that, I just want to read the karmic relationship one. Or just let it be. I mean, we know what that is. That's about polarity and all of that. And I feel like many of you have been in separation from your divine counterpart for a long time. But I feel like around this time, it's like of the leap is taking you to union. And this union is first of all taking place within your own being, right? This integration, this beautiful harmony that you're coming into. And at this with this integration, it's like finding that, yeah, it's like strength in your backbone to actually go after what it is that you truly desire and want. This thing that brings you peace, joy, the very thing that makes you want to celebrate, where you feel prosperous in your being, your very soul. Because Four of Wands is all about that perfection. It's about that perfected doing, that perfected work that we create due to our own, because of our own inspirations and willpower. And I feel like many of you, something has been made very clear to you, something is going to be made very clear to you. Your instincts are primal. It's like one point, it's like divinely primal. I'm hearing you can trust it. It's this inner voice calling you. And of course, number two is important. Also for this group, four is very important. You have like three fours, 4 4 4 over here as well. Okay. And yeah, master number two, you're building your life just the way you want it, with the person you want. And those of you, if you're still here and there is no such person in your life, this is a brand new connection coming in. This is a reward of self-realization. It's a new life, you guys. It's a beautiful new life that you're embarking on. Transcendence. You're being restored. You're forgiving, you're forgetting, you're letting go of the karmic trappings. I'm hearing trappings. Divine magic is at play. You are a divine magician, by the way, and it's about focusing your will onto something and making it happen. And you're doing exactly that. You're going after your success. You want victory, and this is most likely in a relationship. But I also feel like whatever it is that you do for work, whatever it is that you're really passionate about, whatever it is that you create, there's that creative impulse here. You are making that happen, because Queen of Wands is very practical too, and very generous at the same time, and business minded, just like the hubby, like the King of Wands. So if you have a business, if you have an idea for it, go for it, because I see you making strides. She's very practical with the with money and with whatever it is that she does for work. She's a go-getter, and that is the energy you're coming into. And remember, this goes without, like, it doesn't have, you don't have to be Queen of Wands, you don't have to be Aries per se or any fire sign. This is the energy that you're embodying through the sleep. Phoenix rising for sure. Plus, there's a lot of protection around you. You're heavily protected around this time. Magical protection, I'm hearing. Very balanced, beautiful energy. Regardless of your gender, again, there's this feminine charm at play I'm getting in this group. You are just, you're in for a very beautiful kind of love. And those of you dealing with the new connection, new love, especially, it's a beginning of a very great love. Like the kind of love that intoxicates you a little bit, where you have to kind of, like, find your footing. I don't see you losing it. You are fully grounded. This is great. All right, let's see. Thought light coach. It says you're blessed to connect with thought. You are, I always call him thought. 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 Okay. I call him thought. Like thought. Like thought. Thought. That was right. Oh my god, what is going on? Yeah, you are also aiming for a level of perfection in whatever it is that you do, and I see you achieving it. Like absolutely achieving it. But at the same time, like you're in this fiery energy, but it's such a like beautiful contained fire, like like very soft, warm fire. It's like, I don't know how to explain this seriously. Very graceful energy, fiery, like striking, but at the same time graceful, like divine in nature. Yeah. You're going through a powerful set of light initiations, absolutely, at this time. And these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. Exactly. It's because of that love that you have that graceful aura and going on for you. Like, your very presence is very mystical in nature, too. Like, there's something very, yeah, primal. It's primal, actually. It is this divinity that is coming into play for you with this leap. This is a very, very great group. This one, group two, I think I love your energy. I just want to sit in it for a while. Because this is very strong kind of transcendence. Like, you're restoring yourself in such a beautiful way. There's something so powerful about it, but at the same time, something very safe about your energy. So, whoever comes in contact with you, they feel safe. Like your very aura protects them, envelops them into this compassionate energy, this love. Okay. In order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories. Goes without saying. That is why anything that feels karmic in nature, you'll be able to like sense it, like within a second of it entering your life, whatever tries to. And you'll be removing yourself very gracefully from any such equations, energies, connections, whatever. You're not having it anymore. And you've been through those cycles because it served a purpose. Yes, it balanced the scales, but around this time you'll be recognizing it as soon as it tries to slither back or whatever, or tries to pull you into an older timeline. You're not having it. You're just not having it. You're just phoenixing out of it. It's like going after life. You're going to live life in the most balanced and most, I'm also hearing, powerful way possible. Okay, great. See, it says, in order to complete the process, there will be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. Don't be concerned by the intensity of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic, and I feel like Divine magic, yeah. And that's exactly what is happening, you know. You're understanding the phoenix energy at a very deep level. Like you've been through multiple phoenix phases, but around this time, this phoenix energy is more of like a dragon phoenix. You know, it's like a dragon phoenix hybrid energy. Yeah, not just phoenix. So yeah, let's call it Draco Phoenix energy. Yeah. Don't be concerned by the intensity, okay? Now, if you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, is because you are on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Notice the word powerful? Powerful. That is what is here. Sometimes you could be afraid of your own power of manifestation too. I see that. But spirit is the universe is like here to like make you really happy. I'm noticing the scepters here too. With Cabrera and the Lotus Scepter and the Scepter of Prosperity double here. You see double, double, double? That's the twin energy here. Over here as well, you have scepters. Wow. A lot of power with the wands. She's holding a lollipop. Beautiful energy. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. Wow, 31 minutes. Okay. I hope this helps. Yeah, I have to say something. Yeah, beware of pride. And I don't think so I have to say that because you're anyway embodying this grace, you know. So you're in this graceful, very graceful energy. And yeah, you've got it figured. Enjoy this. This is beautiful. Okay, finally. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. I have to light a new candle for you. And of course, that's relevant info. All right. So you got 1515, the big break. Alrighty. I remember you got two angel numbers. Yes, and I kept this on the side because it was just like so in sync, and I was like, damn. So I had to remove it while we were yeah picking a group initially in the beginning of this reading, right? When I asked you to pick a card. So I just wanted, yeah, just to keep things equal. But yeah, now I feel like I will add this card because it is so very in sync. So you got 1515 and 1818. And look at the keywords. My God. So it says the big break and destined for greatness. So we'll see what that is about. I'm gonna put these two here. Okay, this one here and this one here. All right. Let's look at your cards first. You chose the purple flower, right? Yeah. And I decided to get your purple candle too. All right, the tree of life. Okay, the tree of life. Ancestral realm. Karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. Voyage, voyage, voyage. Some of you are going to France. We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. We the Hathors. Okay, it's very abundant energy. The cow energy. Hearth is here. Hi, Venus. As well as Andromedan energy here. Andromedan energy in the house. Okay, let's keep it like this and like this. Perfect. Look at that! The owl and hop. My nose so itchy. And I have my fever right now. So my ascension symptoms are like crazy right now. But at the same time, despite of having fever, I feel energetic. I've been feeling energetic the entire day, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, some of you, I feel like physically, you could be going through a lot of shifts, but energetically, and especially in your mind, it's like you're in a very happy place. Yeah, it's like you there's something very peaceful about your energy. And perhaps on the outside, things are a bit different, but the inner world is calm. All right, wisdom. What is that number? Let me just see. 22. That's a master number, master builder. Looks like a wreath. I love owls. Pallas Athena is here. A lot of deities and energies around you. A lot of deities working with you, protecting you. Infinite wisdom. This is connected to Mintaka. The Mer people. If I don't know if you, there are messages in that movie for you. The Way of the Water, Avatar. That's eight. Infinite wisdom and four infinity loops. Eight, eight. Okay. Wow. Camel. That's the magician. Magic is definitely at play here because when I was talking about deities, I also heard. Just a minute. Hecate. So Hecate is also here. Okay. The King of Cups. The Star. Of course. Eight of Swords. You got three cards. King of Coins. Wow. Six of Swords. That's good. All right, let's see. Death and Four of Cups. Says luxury. Alrighty. Oh, you got two kings. Let me sit with your energy. I'll be back. Okay, group three. You are being shown a map to your consciousness. And as with all maps, it can show you where all you have been, where you are right now, and where you are going, and also how to get there. And if this is where the confusion is, there's a bit of confusion, but let me just tell you how beautifully it is dissipating here. Because of this, it's like you're entering this phase where you're strengthening your very kindness and consideration for your own self first. Like a very emotionally stable positioning with the King of Cups. Your emotional state is becoming stable. You seeing all the water in your reading? There, there, there. You find finally the water, the waters of your being is calming down. That's the first message I'm getting here. Also, there was a lot that went down in your life connected to your very family lineage. This is about your family tree. And it's a similar message that came in another group. But for you, it's like, how do I explain this? You've been doing this karmic cleansing, this karmic vacuum cleaning, basically, your very bloodline. But you've been doing it in a way where you were not able to make sense of it. You did not understand that that's exactly what you were doing, at least like when you were doing it, this was in the background, this was something that you were doing on the side, let's just say that, okay? And through this day, you are saying bye to this side job that you have as a soul, the contract that you signed as a soul to release some karmic baggage from your very bloodline. Basically, this is connected to the healing processes of your very lineage. And your ancestors are absolutely joyful because you've done that work. So expect compensation, expect things working out for you when you least expect it, out of nowhere. When you are, let's just say, in the state of not knowing what's going to happen next, and all of a sudden everything falls in place for you. That is the path that you're embarking upon. And this is the energy that will be fully prominent throughout this year. And what you do with it is going to define more years for you, the years that are to come for you, right? You're definitely getting a lot of assistance because you know what I see here. I see major shifts happening for you. But what happens is, I'm also getting this energy that when the good comes in, you sort of like, you get scared. It scares you a little bit, initially at least. But at the same time, what I see is when you see all this good energy pouring into your life, you will essentially, like, very quickly, you will reach a point where you will make it your lived reality, like it is actually at the soul level. Very soon, very quickly, you will become very comfortable with the structure that is at place for you. And perhaps around this time, you cannot really see it, but you know it's there. And you, why you can't see it is because this is kind of like a self-imposed restriction, if you ask me. And through this leap, you're letting go of that. You're allowing yourself to see what's what. Okay, just a minute. Okay, yeah. So let's look at your main card, which is the owl and the hop, right? And it says wisdom. Wisdom is the key word here. And you know, with all the deities coming in like that, when I started doing your reading, what it's telling me here is you have help at all times. Okay, you, this group, you are spiritually tapped in, like really, really tapped in. Yes, and you're closing some gates, like you're closing some gates once for all, which will in turn make you want to make your life about your own, like your life. It's almost like you're taking back your power from all these energies and sources that kind of brought in that chaos, had your attention for a while. But I feel like all of that is, you're getting rid of it basically. This is the energy of reevaluation that is at play here. It's like whatever was bringing dissatisfaction, whatever was causing this feeling of dejection, you're letting go of all that. And in turn, what you're doing is you're focusing on yourself in a way that is, again, unlike ever before. And with the hathors here, it's about that self love too. It's about nourishing your own soul, it's about calming your emotional waters and kind of like understanding the transition that you're in. You're understanding the clearing of the rite of passage. This you're entering this calm waters of success after chaos. Also, a level of anxiety that was at play where nothing kind of made sense at some point. Because I'm telling you, this confusion that I'm picking up in this reading, this is what is absolutely lifting. And this was more so not even, this wasn't even your energy. This is, you're on this journey in consciousness itself. Plus, I also see this inner journey that is taking you to this very ascended positioning, and at the same time I see a little travel for you. You guys could be traveling. That is a leap here, a travel opportunity, but also because of changing locations and cities or whatever, wherever it is that you are headed, that is very divinely guided. And over there, a lot of opportunities, and your big break is waiting to come in. We didn't talk about it yet, but I will. First, I just want to talk about the ancestral realm a little bit, because you need to be assured. So I'm going to do this. It's going to be a bit of like a longer reading, so stick around. And also what I'm getting with hop here, okay, so hop is this exponential energy, okay. It is actually this energy of quantum leap itself, because with hop it's like, let me just see, I read it grows like really tall in one season. Okay, here, yeah, it says the hop is an impressive plant. It is able to climb up to 20 feet in a single growing season. That's the energy that you're entering. Exponential growth. So, this is leading you to spiritual as well as intellectual fulfillment. It says you have come to an end of a long journey. Relish in your achievement, taking deep, satisfying breaths. Release. Yeah, this is big, because it's almost like this fog lifting and bringing in so much healing. Let's see the ancestral realm. So he says this card initiates healing on all levels, but particularly on the family line. Absolutely. And also, like when it comes to your very family, a lot of shifts in perspective taking place for you. And also, you're reaching a level of detachment after doing all this heavy work, spiritual work. See, so there may be some ideas and beliefs in your family that you find limiting or negative. Know that they need not be your truth, and it is not. So you had the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. This is the purple sheep group, of course. If you are in a particularly challenging time or facing energies that are harsh and even overwhelming, the energy of your ancestors is with you now. I do see a lot of help in the subtle realms, but your ancestors are cosmic in nature more so. I see a lot of Pleiadian energy here as well as Mintakan energy. Yep. Mm-hmm. And Taurus. Okay. Your ancestors are surrounding you now. They are here to seek forgiveness. For any harmful decisions that were made without full awareness, and for any negative effects those are having on you. So, if you found that a particular family member has been difficult, or a relationship has been negatively impacted because of situations or ideas that stem from the past, know that the great cleansing is taking place at this time. Exactly. Transitioning away from all this chaos. And this is very structural in nature. That's how it feels like. The ointment for the wound is the energy of forgiveness. This isn't about accepting what happened as fine, but realizing that the energies of the past no longer govern your present, and that is what is important. That is why you have access to this big map of your consciousness where you have the bird's eye view, or let's just say the owl's eye view, okay? Yeah, and that's the 360 degree or 180 degree. I'm not so sure. I think 360, no, 180, right? Like, yeah, from one way to, yeah, yeah, 180, I guess. Regardless, like both ways, it's 360. So, yeah, full circle moment. Like, you can see what's what, and you're healing. You're healing for sure. So, it's about choosing to create your own happiness and live from your own heart. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. And that's exactly what is happening here. Now, I want to read a hat horse. Read a hat horse. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Birth is a portal that ushers in new life. And this is your new life, you guys. This is where you are heading through this leap as your big break. And you are anyway destined for greatness. Remember that. The Hathors are here to remind you that you are a child of the cosmic mother and you are being called to be held by her deep, never ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. And with the King of Cups energy, I get this energy of integrity, compassion, like, at the same time, like very stable energy. King of Cups is stable, kind, creative too, very creative. You find a very healthy channel for your creations that can bring in a lot of abundance for you, by the way. Put your ideas to test, like, yes, you can make things happen for you, especially with the star right next to it. It is about the inspiration itself. It's this renewal that is at play here with the leap here. Your entire life is renewing, it's your faith is being restored. Also, you're receiving gifts from the spirit, you and even your ancestors, as well as, I don't know, tons of deities. So you guys definitely work with deities in one way or the other. Also elemental energy, also cosmic guides, planetary energies. Like, a lot is going on here. Like a very spiritual pile. This one, and this is the ultimate, like, star seed energy that is here, of course. But anyway, let's focus on the forward movement here. So yeah, the Hathors know that the journey on Earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you are being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. I think when you go to sleep, you guys are helping you heal quite a lot. And in turn, this transition is going to be smoother than you imagine. So if you're anxious about how certain things are going to work out, let go of the fear, let go of all that luck, which is not even yours, by the way. So, yes, I do see a process of deconditioning that is here for sure. It's this energy that you pick up on, right? It's not even yours. But regardless, progress is here. And with the King of Coins, yeah, you could have fears around your stability, your very, like, money matters too. So also, this could be about a person who offers some sort of security. So if there's chaos connected to this sort of energy, this connection, I see shifts happening here because you did get the death here, and this is change. This is transformation. You're letting go of the past. It's also death of an idea, and with death comes renewal. And you're wise enough. You anyway know this. This is a new phase in your life, a brand new phase, and a total shift in consciousness itself. For many of you, this could very well be a higher level of awakening that is at play. Some of you, this could be deeper understanding of starseed awakening. Definitely. plus you're understanding the energetics that are at play. And it's not just about listening about it and just like, going about your day. No, it's about deep research too, finding harmony in two opposing notions and all of that. It's like understanding contradiction, how it works, why it works. So ancient codes coming in for you. And yes, ancient energy is definitely here. You have the whale, you have this Mintaka light worker energy that is subtle, but it's there. As well as it's subtle because right now it is focused on healing you. And with the owl, of course, that's ancient. Plus, this is also telling me it's psychically very protected. Okay. So, and yes, Vida Hathos is basically a card of potency, extreme potency. So, of femininity, of creation, and of birth itself. So, you're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations. Yeah, like if you have a creative outlet, so it's like focus on that. It heals you. Then you make art, or when whatever it is that you do, like you could be a writer, you could be a musician, artist, whatever it is. An outlet, like if you have a creative outlet, use it as a meditative practice. You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. Absolutely, I've been telling you, right? It is very transitional energy. But the thing is, your big break is this very leap where you are absolutely finding total support in your reality. And with the magician being there, I'll tell you what it is. That's big. And that card is about the cardinal points too. So again, travel is big here. Some of you, I feel like moving is kind of required in your case. And I think it has something to do with the fact that you cannot heal where you have been traumatized, something of that nature. And there's a bit of trauma, definitely, because of the nature of the shifts that you've been working through, wherever it is that you have been for so long. Yeah, I do see a location change being highlighted here. It's no coincidence. All your cards are hinting towards it. Yeah. Okay, so you may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. So, if so, you're being reminded that you are cradled in a sacred container, that you are more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you are being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Here's a star seed activation for you. It says, so just say this: I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I am loved, I'm held. Okay? Some of you could, yeah, just be very mindful of not falling into victim consciousness. You have to navigate through that, okay? And I feel like that's what is happening here. And as long as you focus on the bigger picture, focus on your skills and goals, basically focus on the creative processes regardless of what is going on. And I feel like that is kind of already here because you've been dealing with chaos for a long time now, and around this time it's just like this is deep healing. So when you're releasing karmic, and this is okay, it actually says karmic release, and when it is something that is so extravagant, so big in nature, right? This is a big release, you guys. It's not your everyday healing, no. So this takes a while. That is why it is called the rite of passage, which in turn makes you wiser, right? And prepares you for a new life, a new phase of your life. Because you're also consolidating it, grounding this very shift that you've experienced, right? It's one thing to experience, one thing to actually integrate it and make it a part of your life, right? Because consciousness is like, it's not solid per se, you see. It has to, you have to kind of integrate and live in that realm, I'm hearing. In that realm, in that energy field, in that band of energy, right? And you have to make it a part of your reality through conscious awakening. That is what this entire process is. And you're doing it. And in turn, it is shifting your focus to, all right? Now, around this time, you are focusing on the fact that actually can feel the spiritual aid. So the more you feel this enveloping energy around you, the more you are being reassured that your future is indeed bright. Absolutely bright. Okay, and now let's read your main card. It says innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. The big break. And you see 1515. So yeah, that's like karmic, but it's like release. Because 1515 is what? 6 is 12. That's 3. And what is 3? The Empress, right? And that's what? Jupiter. And you have Magician here. Anyway, so the an opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun. And I'm telling you, whenever, whatever it is that you need, you will get it. You will get it. That is what you should focus on with Chemo being here. It's almost like get in this energy where you feel like not only feel and think, like both emotionally, intellectually, that yes, it's only going to get better now. Yeah, and you have to consolidate this. You have to like focus on this energy every day, okay? Yeah. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. Exactly. Tremendous success comes from passion. Yeah, that is why the creative process is kind of highlighted. Whatever makes you happy, whatever it is that is your calling, it's time to focus on that. All efforts will be rewarded big time. 1818. Destined for greatness. Fulfilling destiny, tower moment, opportunity, courage. You're about to experience a change that initially might feel like a tower moment to kickstart you on your path to success. Again, moving from one location to another, like one city to another, one country to another, it's big. It feels like a tower moment, right? Because you're basically being, your entire life is being ripped from one place to, and is you're basically being, put into another location. It's like being ripped off from a center and being grounded and established somewhere else. It is a tower moment, but a good one, right? A good one. That is what your entire shift is about. You chose the purple energy, and that is a spiritual energy, yes, but also the underlying energy is that of abundance, prosperity. Purple in Feng Shui is the color of prosperity too. So see, it says it can feel like a tower moment, yeah. Moment to kickstart you on your path to success, living with purpose and making a decent amount of money. Soon you will discover what's been waiting for you and why you are here. Oh, so your life's about to get interesting, very interesting actually. And there's a bit of mystery here. Let's see Kemu, and then I'm gonna let you go. There's mystery here because Kemu is also the moon card, but then It's about manifestation. It says from chem to build, also to unite. So yeah, creative energy is power and self-expression, successful execution of plans. With his four ram's heads facing each of the four directions, yet centered in the crown, Camus expresses the four elements necessary for his creation, like the magician. You have all the tools you need. The ram's horn represent the fire of Aries, and I feel like Aries season, you're fully transitioning, and your entire consciousness is shifting. It's already happening, but by Aries season, it's like a new life for you. Your new year is starting then, and that is an astrological new year. Fire of Aries, the rising of the vital fluids of springtime, the creative energies projected into the world. In this way, the spirit of Chemo exists in all things. Just as the soul of the artist is in the sculpture, the soul of the potter in the pot. And yeah, I was picking up on this creative artistic energy with the King of Cups too, right next to the star. The future is very bright. Believe in that, without any doubt. This great primeval creative force that is Kemu unites within himself four great gods: Ra, Shu, Geb, and Ozar, together giving the powers of the four elements. Ra represents fire, Shu is air, Geb is earth, and Ozar is the element of water. And you have two kings here. The only element that isn't here is fire, I guess. Yeah, but the wand is there with magician, right? Fire. Yeah. Because remember, I think you getting your fire in the Aries season. That's what it is about. There's a tree there. Looks like this big wand right in the center. The beam. I feel like pulling some cards for you. Yeah, let's get you some crystals. What could help you? Sorry about banging. Totally forgot. This is good, you guys. This is good. Okay, Spirit, show me. All right. It's so difficult to shuffle this. Tektite, bloodstone, barite. It looks very beautiful, like angel wings, right? It says get answers to your biggest questions. It's a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue, beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. Okay. For some reason, I don't like desert rose. Who needs it? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this? Mm, where to put it? Tape to your forehead during meditation. When to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. That's exactly what you're doing. You won't be saying yes. And yes, that also requires you to get out of those areas, those places. So a move is definitely here. Ask Barite what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying again, but so what it? What's the alternative? Okay, I feel like big shifts here for you guys, like really, really major. The bloodstone. Now, blood, we've been talking about your bloodline. Bloodstone is an earthy green ca- chalcedony, chalcedony spattered with jasper. Okay, jasper spattered with seriously activated red jasper. Yeah. Now, in the Middle Ages, some believed the red splotches on the stone's surface were the blood of Christ. Mhm. Who needs it? The constantly overworked and completely drained by the soul sucking machinations of modern life. Also, Capricorns. Where to put it? Wherever you do the important work, spiritual, physical, or psychological, when to use it, when you're totally bled dry, it's time. It's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self. Sleep, get some exercise, take nourishment, and call on Bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high. Power up your vitals. Beautiful. And final one, Tektite. What is it? Tektite describes any natural glass formed as the result of meteor impacts with our blue planet. Modern science deems the stones terrestrial in composition, that is of this earth, but believers in ancient astronauts have other theories. Other theories. Okay, who needs it? I hail from a star in Orion's belt, people. That would be me. I have Tektite. Yeah. Those currently overburdened by resentments. Where to put it? On your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate launch sequence and blast off. When you are bored with Earth life and want to expand your intergalactic horizons, raise your vibration. Okay, you guys. And I think this is lapis lazuli here, isn't it? I think. Yeah, lapis lazuli. Okay, so yeah, so all this is all about your major leap. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.